One of the biggest questions after flood damage is when can you actually decorate? And fortunately it's one of those scenarios that it's got to be thoroughly dried out. There isn't any other alternative until that's actually happened effectively. One of the biggest problems that you're likely to encounter after flood damage is one is potentially mold growth, and another one is staining. Once the remedial repairs have actually taken place, it's quite often that you'd get water staining, and if you was to apply standard water-based paints over the top of the stains, you often find that they will actually bleed through. So we manufacture a product called Crown Trade P.S.B. Now this is designed specifically to hold back stains. It does take 16 hours to dry, and this is for a reason, to actually lock in the actual stain within the coating. It's a water-based product, you can apply it by brush or roller, but it acts as a barrier to prevent the stain to actually come back through. If mold growth is a problem after flood damage, then a fungicidal solution that we have in Crown Trade is designed to sort of sterilise that area. We would suggest that you remove the visual spores that you can see with a stiff bristle brush or even a scraper. In essence, once that's done, you can use this as a deluge coat, as an application with a synthetic brush, and I would suggest certainly with as it's potentially a bleach type based product, the PPE should be taken into consideration. Sometimes after flooding, one of the biggest challenges is how much remedial work will actually take place. It could be that a partial replastering, of which it may be only up to 1 metre high. If that should be the case, then you can actually, once the remedial work has actually taken place and it's thoroughly dried out, and the best rule of thumb is dry to an even colour, then you can actually use Crown Trade vinyl mat, and that will still allow a residue of moisture to actually permeate in a form of a vapour to allow the substrate to still dry out. Now if it's fully replastered, then the best option may be a product called Crown Trade cover mat. Now the cover mat, you can apply in a 3-coat system. The first coat would actually be referred to as a mist coat, and you can thin this down to up to 40% water, and once this is applied and dried, you can actually apply 2 full coats over the top. But this type of product is designed for sort of new build properties, whereby it will allow the substrate to again breathe in a form of a vapour to allow any residual moisture without damaging the coating, so it's less likely to push the coating off.